screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me. Good afternoon, everyone, distinguished guests, students, and esteemed expert and colleagues, and whoever organizing this webinar. I'd like to thank you, everyone, to give me opportunity to talk about something. It is a great honor to join this webinar with you all today in the beautiful Vietnamese, I can say. You are the country rich in tradition, resilience, and rapidly advancing technology, I can see. And I know that Vietnam is quickly becoming a rising star in the global digital economy, and with a strong foundation in IT and dynamic young population, so many young people are coming forward to take on the challenge of the IT and growing all seek so technology-based ecosystems and the potential for data analytics in particular in this country. And I believe that it is truly inspiring. As you can see, my name is Ashraf Mahmud. I'm the program leader of data science and artificial intelligence, and I will try to go through about the data analytics trend, real world applications, and your career path. What could that be? Before we begin, we need to understand for the data analytics, what would be the data? What is data and how it relates to us? Data is nothing but the fact and figures, which is when you process the data, it's called the information. And we call it one of the model, it calls WeKit. In that model, when we learn the information, we call it, we gain knowledge. When we apply knowledge to the field, then we gain experience. When we say we combine the knowledge and experience together, then we gain the wisdom. Then all about the data. So think about we are learning data means we are gaining wisdom, and we are giving so much to the world. And data analytics is the part of it. And it is a fantastic career for you. And obviously, in between, without technology, without tools, methods, you cannot learn. So that's the technology comes in behind the between the knowledge and experience. Now, if we talk about the data analytics, how they transform the world, it is transforming the world because based on the data, people are taking the decision. And in terms of global phenomena, wherever you go and you see the data, and data is nothing again. You need to process the data. How do you process it? The data analytical tools will help you to process the data, to make you information, to make you understand, to make you to take the decision. If you think about in 2022, there was a 731 billion pound of worth of data, market size. And if you're moving forward and coming to the 2022-25, you'll think that every year is growing more than 274 billions. So it is worth of company is feeling worth to invest on the data analytics. It is the growing field. How about us? Every day we are actually dealing with the device. How many devices we have? Probably more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you imagine that the device we are using all are based on the data? Whatever we see. Jeff Winner, one of the chief executive of the LinkedIn, what he says, data really power everything that we do. That means our power comes from the data and data analytics. That's the fundamental bottom line. If we can think about the 5 key trends in the AI or data science or data analytics part, there is a survey conducted by the Webstone. They are saying almost 80% of data and technology leaders who are leading the database company or any company, they are CEO of the company, they are saying that their organization are using and considering the use of data product and the data production management as well. So data scientists, sometimes we call it unicorn, means who knows everything about the data analytics. And in 21st century, it is the sexiest job in the world, 21st century. Can you imagine? 93% say the data strategy is very critical to get the value from the generative AI, for example, the value for the generative AI. I can actually take you through one of the company. I was just, browsing is one of the company. They are saying, I wrote about the anything you want, for example, energy sector. If you say energy sector, lifetime you can get the data analytics. So any sector you say, and you can get lifetime data, live real-time data analytics. So they are providing the analytics is basically when you say anything you want to take the decision, and we should go back to the data. And again, to process the data is called the information. Without information, you cannot represent a meaningful way to us, to the world, to you, everybody. So data analytics is the key part of the job market and take decision of a CEO and chief executives. If we can think about that the trends of intelligence, business intelligence. Why we said business intelligence? Business intelligence means it's guiding you to take the decision about the business intelligence. Means the business, where the business will go forward, moving forward, you are taking decision based on the data. Think about the constructive analytics to embedded analytics. So many: artificial intelligence, data security, data discovery, DNA sustainability, climate change, data sharing, data literacy, or natural language processing, which is generative AI, ChatGPT, Gemini, Bard, or whatever you say, predictive or prescriptive analytics, embedded in all these analytics. This is the trend. Are we with the trend? You want to actually get on well with the trend. Think about the constructive industry. They need the interactive construction reports every time, live and real-time basis. You think about artificial intelligence, the way it's moving forward. So they're moving forward is so fast. I name it a couple of, you can find so many. AI tourism, what does it mean? It is a AI trust, risk, and security management. And it is focusing on the governance, fairness, model security, transparency. And it is ensuring the resilient, ethical, and trustworthiness. Now, do you want to use this AI in Vietnam? So you need to learn. You want to learn about the explainable AI, which is helping to understand, helping human to understand how AI decisions are made. So it is transparent, transparent, accountable analytics. So think about the adaptive AI. That learns and evolves in real time with new data. Obviously, dynamic environment, supply chain, or climate monitoring, or smart agriculture, wherever you go, that is useful. Flexible way is adaptive way it's used. Generative AI, all you know, Delhi, ChatGPT, yes, LLM or Gemini, Bard, or everybody using. So it's tremendous things that's happening in there. Agentic AI, I cannot get going on within time frame. I believe that is it too much. So it's basically global spending on information security expected to reach 212 billion by 2025. There as a whole, 212 billion pounds going to be invested. So that's the trend. That's the train we need to catch up. Global trend in data analytics, if you think about the difference, so many you can find. So integration of machine learning, predictive or prescriptive analytics, in real-time basis streaming data, fundamentally data democratization. That means business users using self-service business intelligence tools, Power BI, Tableau, Looker, also many. An ethical perspective, cloud-based or data fragments, in so many ways, these are the data trend, global trend in data analytics. You can say so many things about the big data is playing a very vital role. In terms of volume, velocity, and veracity, means that 463 exabyte of data will be created every 24 hours worldwide. Can you imagine? So how do we handle the data? Is obviously is a part of it. Different dimensional data, the big data. Velocity, in terms of velocity, is connected to everywhere, every device, every aspect. Variety, so many varieties of data, social media, machine learning, transactional, so many ways we are having the data, video, text, and also in different ways, different types of data, structural data, unstructured data, semi-structural data. For example, in website, how do you find the data? Web crawler is finding the data for you. It's an unstructured database. You are learning database. You can learn database, a relational database. Now you're moving forward to unstructured data. How do you handle the unstructured data? Company, they are going to benefit from the data analytics. For example, the Coca-Cola, they are actually feeling so much, disheartened. At the time, data analytics helped them. They run data analytics and to drive the customer retention to Coca-Cola. So they run. For example, Netflix, what they're doing, they're taking some data, for example, your name, address, and such, but they're collecting other data automatically. For example, platform you're using to watch Netflix, IP address, watch history, so many different types of data. Also, they are collecting in different data from other sources. So as a whole, it is basically the data, all about the data. If you think about the real world applications, predictive maintenance in manufacturing, General Electric, they run the data analytics. They hired so many data analytics, data analytics job they created, and they see the benefit. 30% reduction in unscheduled maintenance. Siemens, they tried it, 25 million actual annual cost they have saved through the data analytics. Healthcare diagnostics and the treatment personalizations. So IBM Watson Health, they are saying the 15% increase in the accuracy of cancer diagnosis. Pathology for AI, pathological test, they say 25% improvement in diagnostic accuracy. PayPal, fraud detection and prevention in finance system. They saved users estimated 2 billion in potential losses. Capital One, they said fraud detection rate is 97%. They found it correctly detected. How? Because of the data analytics. In terms of urban planning and smart cities, you want Vietnam to be a smart city? You need data analytics. Without data analytics, you cannot do it. You want to build your country, come to data analytics. For example, Singapore, 25% reduction in peak hour traffic congestion. How did they do it? Because of the data analytics. Barcelona attracted 30 more tech startups, foreign investment over the past 5 years. E-commerce personalization and recommendation system, if you think about it, the Amazon 22% higher conversion rate compared to the generic email promotion. So eBay revenue has grown up 10% in the last year. I can get on and on. Agriculture, yield prediction, energy consumption, transportation, and natural language processing, and environmental conservation data analytics. You think about the natural language processing, NLP. So Gendex, there's a 40% reduction in average response because they are running this. So using this. For example, environment issue. The NASA say 35% increase the accuracy of hurricane track prediction. You know that in Florida, there is a hurricane. How do they deal with it? All the data analytics. In terms of practical application, you can find the international market, the retail, e-commerce, healthcare, finance, banking, smart city, smart grid, public sector, agriculture, wherever you go. All the company I named it here, I cannot go through everything, but look at this: Amazon, Alibaba, Walmart, yeah, Dubai, Singapore, Japan, wherever you go, is they are using the data analytics, and they are using the practical application of data analytics. In terms of career, I know time is very running fast. Probably 20 minutes. I believe that let's stick to the time. In terms of essential skills for data analytics, what I would suggest, start from the scratch and coming to the end. How do you get on well with the essential skill? Number one, you have to learn some programming language. In terms of, we can suggest, for example, Python or R. Mostly Python would be then moving on to learning some theoretical base, especially in terms of mathematical statistics, learn statistics, and then learn some relational database, for example, SQL, and then you learn how to master the data structure, unstructured data, and then move on to the data analytics, and then data visualization, and the debugging, and then you say how your visualization can impact on practical sector. So that is important. So from the programming language, learning programming language, to data visualization tool, statistical analysis, data wrangling or cleaning the data, and then think about the critical thinking and communication skill, build the communication skill. That's the way you can be a data analyst. And if you link up with the course you will be studying, bachelor degree, master degree, or you can do some certification from entry level to the leadership level. So how can we learning from programming language to the building of your communication skill and to be in leadership level. So from entry level position to mid-level position, specialized role, and leadership position, you go in different roles. That's the career path. Junior data analyst, you join as a junior data analyst, then come and become an analytics manager or director or chief data officer, something like this. That is the leadership role. So from seniority or data engineer. And one thing I can tell you, there are two streams: data engineer or data analyst. So data analyst is more about analyzing the data, visualizing the data. Data engineer is more about how do you actually manage this whole database and systems. So if you want to choose a stream of data analyst, then go for the data analyst, okay? And obviously, you need the degree. Without degree, it's very difficult. So from GCC level to master degree level, it's a bachelor degree and the master degree, and junior start with the junior post and become leadership role. And also, don't forget to get some certification. Microsoft Azure, Amazon. I have given one of the example, like stream of data, professional. DP100, one of the professional stream, you go for it. Or data 300, DP300, administering relational database of Microsoft Azure, for example. DP900, data fundamentals you are learning. And all this stream, AI 900, for example, the artificial intelligence you're learning. So all this certification will give you, leverage you to be a data analyst. Of course, you are having the degree. At the same time, you are having some certification that will give you the best knowledge, understanding. Obviously, don't forget to continuous learning and staying updated with industry trend. That is very vital for sustained success in the dynamic field of data analytics. Thank you very much for listening. Do you have any question? I'm happy to answer.